So, after probably about an hour of waiting, nothing has really occurred. You're in a room with no door. It's the same room, just the door is gone and the portal is gone, and it's just empty. I'm gonna make this clear just in case this might be a potential threat in your mind. Like, there's not an oxygen threat or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Nails is like mildly wigging out.
Makes sense.
I think he starts praying a little bit.
Gotcha.
Maybe asking for some help.
Yep. Make me a religion on your prayer.
13.
Okay. So you can definitely kind of feel the washing over of relief you kind of get from prayer, but you're not kind of feeling the other end of it. Generally, when you sit down and pray, you can kind of feel a warmth coming from above as Persona kind of gifts you with just a bit of calm and relief. You're still getting... It feels good to pray, but you're not feeling how you normally do, almost as if your prayers aren't going through.
I use the rest of my lay on hands to see if I actually still have my powers.
Yeah.
64 now. Might as well use all of it.
Yeah, go for it.
Nails is mumbling in all the languages that he knows. Dwarvish, common, primordial.
Right, Dwarvish is a new one.
I have no choice. Pull up the patch of the hair.
Yeah.
And I think about help me or aid me. I forget what was the specific term or terminology used.
Well, it wasn't necessarily terminology. What she said was to focus all of your kind of emotional feeling of a need for help, of a need for aid kind of into it. It's not really a vocal thing.
Okay.
Going for that. After a few more minutes, Katarina just appears in the room with you. Oh, ha! All right. What's the sitch? What's going on?
Hello again.
Hello. Sorry, probably should have started with that. How have you been, Nails?
I'd wish we'd meet again under better circumstances, but my necessity demands it.
We appear to be safe. As safe as you can be in a room with no apparent exit.
We are in the dark copy of the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of sense we were no longer in the material plane. Or at least I wasn't. I don't know how long you've been in here.
Honestly, I have no idea either.
Oh, well, that's never good. So, any ideas? Or do you want me to just try to get us out of this box?
Well, there was a doorway, and then it closed. I'm at a loss here.
Where's the door? I understand the doors close.
I point to the wall that it was on.
Oh, okay. So the door is gone now. And the door was on that wall, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have something that might work. And she puts her hand on your shoulder, and her hair just goes just like a vibrant yellow. Like, you saw it go yellow before, but this is as bright as it's ever been. And you can feel yourself teleport a short distance. You are at the end of a hallway in this really long manor, and the wall is lined with paintings. There appears to be no way to go other than forward. And at the end of the hallway, just basically at the end of your vision, you can see stairs leading upwards.
She's with me, right?
Yes. Yeah, that would... Well, I always forget that actually had... she basically made a door and brought you two through it.
Oh.
So, this is different.
Are we still in the Shadowfell, or are we...
Oh, most certainly. That spell does not go... That's a distance thing, not a realm thing. We are definitely still in the Shadowfell.
Okay.
I don't like this place.
Me neither.
I can feel it in my bones. I don't like this place. Huh.
If and when we get out of here, my oath and convictions as a paladin, I will owe you a favor.
Oh, that's always good. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go now. And she's just kind of retreating towards the corner of this dead end, and her hair is just getting very blue, and she's kind of shrinking into the corner, and then she just vanishes.
Alone again.
As you say that, you can see movement near the staircase. It's a little too far down the hallway to make out what it is, especially because it's fairly small. Tiny sized, for reference.
I have the sword out, but not on, not glowing.
Gotcha.
I guess I go down the hallway
Gotcha.
and up the stairs.
Yep,
Up the
so
stairs.
as you head on the hallway, you see it may not be, it probably is, given how unique it was. You see that same bird you saw earlier in the forest sitting at the bottom of the stairs. And it just kind of looks at you and gestures up the stairs and then quickly flies up.
You again. Maybe it's a sign. Okay, I go up.
Gotcha. You walk up these stairs, and it is this very monochromatic room. Like the manor hallway that you just kind of traveled through, that had a bit of brown in it, very dull colors, but they're still kind of present. And the paintings had just very watered down colors, but they were still colored. It's like pure black floor. There's some white just kind of making the wood paneled walls pop a little. And there are these strange orbs that are hanging from chains in the ceiling where you can see what looks like the night star within them. Sitting on the other side of this room from you is this woman. She's elven in nature and is wearing a very long flowing feathery cloak. And she just sits on the chair and is looking at you.
Does this look like the woman that we saw in the manor from yesterday's session? The one who sat across?
No, not the one at the foot of the table. She's basically wearing, I guess it's more of a robe than a cloak, and it's kind of open, and she's wearing just a corset underneath, and then nice black trousers. And she's just watching you.
This is your home, I assume?
Yes it is. Welcome. I guess I should start with that, huh? It's been a while since I've had a paladin in here.
I have no quarrel with you.
I'm fully aware. I have no quarrel with you either, Mr. Almeida. I just have a favor to ask of you. Well, two, really. I need you to bring something out of where it is. Also, I would like you to bring someone to me, but that one will be a lot easier, so I will explain that one after. I have been separated with a very important tool of mine, and I would very much like it back. I do not know where it is, but I do know what you need to get it. And she just kind of gestures upwards, and this strange black feather, it has that same kind of constellation white pattern engraved on it, falls into her hand, and she just presents it forward, almost as if for you to take it.
Does she, well, can I use my divine sense?
Yes.
Undead celestial
Yes, you
being?
can.
Get a vibe of her, or like a general insight, maybe?
You're getting kind of a celestial vibe.
Okay.
And you know the exact location of it, which is her. She is giving off a celestial vibe, and it's kind of like an aura of, well, most of the room. And honestly, the walls as well. Like, this whole building is giving off her celestial vibe.
Are you a servant of another god?
I am a servant of no god other than me. I'm offering you a gift. It would be rude not to accept it.
I'm just curious to who you are. You seem to know who I am, but I would gladly accept.
Alright, so you take the quill, or the feather, from her, and it casually floats up and materializes as a tattoo on your forearm.
Oh.
That will present itself when, well, you've seen the effects of other planes on the minds of people who are not used to them already. That will present itself when that need be fixed, or that force be present. Also, it will serve as a key to where I need you to go.
Where do I need to go?
That's the thing. I know that bastard hid it in the material plane, but I do not know where it is. The feather should present itself if you're near it. This is kind of a shot in the dark for me.
What shall I call you?
Oh, you may call me, the Raven Queen. That's what my subjects call me.
I know who that is, but I don't... Would nails?
That's an elven thing. That's very Castaria. Was Kara a sea elf, the bosun? No, she was just human. Yeah, no, I don't think you've spent too many time. I don't think, Ed, I don't think you've spent enough time with full elves for them to start sharing wives' tales. And now for the thing I see you actually capable of. And an interest that we might share. So you're looking for a a ship of note. Am I correct?
Yes.
There is a woman on that ship, one who can conjure forth very powerful storms. I would like to see her in my possession eventually.
Is she someone I've already met?
Well, I mean, you experienced a really bad storm. You do not know if you have met the person responsible. I believe in your run-in she was present, but I do not know if you actually laid eyes upon her.
Okay.
Alright, you may be on your way, and a very similar portal appears behind you.
Thank you.
No problem. And one more thing before you go. Please do not give that man his staff. I spent a lot of work imprisoning that thing away. I don't want to see it free.
What is he?
He is merely a follower of what I have imprisoned.
Is he an undead worshiper?
He is not worshipping anything undead.
Or acolyte?
He is definitely bonded to his master. A master which I hope to never see again, nor the thing that spawned him. Alright, you may go.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Maybe our paths will cross again.
Hopefully.
We'll walk through the portal.